Hi guys, another Dear Adell episode. Today I'm getting right into it. I got a question about career. I got a question from a young person in their 20s about career choices. Where should I go next? I'm unhappy in my current job situation. I feel like this is the area I need to be in. There's just a little uncertainty. There's a little question about my purpose in life. The first thing I will say is that we were created not for work, not for jobs, not for careers. We were created for purpose. Jobs and careers, salaries, whatever they may be, were created for us. We weren't created for them. There are jobs that need to be done. And so people apply to them. A, they need to survive. B, that's where their value is. That's their standards. That's their identity they want to associate with, whatever it might be. But know that we came into this world with own unique gifts and talents. Our job is to continue to learn ourselves more, to go inward, to stay in a constant state of discovery. Who am I? Who am I growing to become? How have my past experiences shaped the person I am today? How can I take what is occurring right now in my current world and use that to understand more of what should happen next? Do I feel in flow and aligned? Our lives are about constantly asking ourselves these empowering questions to learn and get to know who we are. That's what our job is. And the more clarity we get, we will feel aligned. We will feel in flow. It doesn't matter what the outside society or world has said about what kind of salary makes you successful, what kind of position makes you successful. All these worldly definitions of success are mixing in with our purpose, are mixing in with our real identity, and it confuses us. And so at some point we have to lock in and just totally go inward and find out, what is my purpose on this planet? How have my experiences in life, how has my identity already proven to be? Who have I already proven to be? More important question. Who have I already proven to be? Maybe you are already proven to be an extremely hard worker. You're compassionate. You're generous. You're very smart. You're good in this area, whether it's I'm good with people. I'm an extrovert. I'm an introvert. I love to communicate. That's, my gift. I love to communicate. I love to share messages of inspiration and hope. I love to receive messages of inspiration and hope. How is that aligned with what my purpose is on this planet? It initially aligned with coaching basketball. It initially aligned with being the leader of a program. Now it is aligning more with being a leader on a larger scale, so that I can touch more lives, so more people can be impacted by the messages that I have. Okay, so what is your unique gifts and talents? That's what we're here to do. And then now we have the incredible advantage of the internet. In 2018, we have the incredible advantage of taking our gifts, taking what we love, taking what would make us happy every single day, and creating our own jobs, creating our own messages, creating our own products, creating our own services, creating our own world that we want to live in, that totally match and connect with who we are. And see, 15 years ago when I started coaching basketball, because the question was also, you changed careers. How did you know you were supposed to change careers? 15 years ago when I started coaching basketball, I wasn't aware, of fully what my true gifts were. I was not aware of what came most naturally and organic to my spirit, to my inner self. And so that I had to figure that out. And you do that by testing. You do that by putting yourselves in different situations and around different people and with different tasks and challenges and taking risks. I mean, you just do that a variety of different ways. But also, most importantly, the internet wasn't a tool where you could test stuff, where you could test and then get information and feedback back from what you're testing, or you could market a product, or you could take you could take your little idea and say, okay, let's just put this out there and see who's interested. Let's see who I can service with this product and this idea for free, and see who comes out to say they like it. I switched careers and started my own company to totally go into personal development and personal empowerment, but that's not a lot different than coaching basketball. That's not a lot different than my role as a basketball coach. It's just a different platform. It's just a different medium to share that same gift. So I'm still in line and I'm still in flow. You have to understand that what you're doing now is not totally opposite of what you're probably going to do next. If you've been happy in the last 3 to 4 years doing what you're doing, or your life, it seems, you had joy doing those things and now you're at conflict, understand that you're probably just trying to take the next step and find the next thing. That's your job, to go test. This is where you go test. You start taking risks. You start doing things for free. I started doing things for free. I did 20 speaking engagements for free to see what the feedback was. The feedback was, this was great. This was so beneficial for us. Thank you so much. You've added so much value to what we're doing. That feedback gives me that data I need to say, okay, you're working within the right framework. And then the feeling, trusting my personal feeling. When I'm speaking to people, I feel closest to God. When I'm speaking always in front of my team, or if I ever had a player in my office communicating one-on-one, I've always felt most connected. Like, man, this is really my voice to empower people and tell them how it's simply incredible you are. That's always made me feel closest to God, closest to my purpose, closest connected to my inner self, my inner being, my spirit. And so I would encourage you to take the job out of it and go inward and find out, who am I? What has the last 5 years been about? Put pen to paper and start writing, start documenting. Who am I? What were my challenges? How have I grown? What makes me so incredibly happy? What have I done that I'm proud of? What do I want to change and shift? In the perfect world, the ideal world, 3 years from now, this is what life looks like. I think that's so empowering. 5 years from now, don't work from the past forward. Work from the future to where you are, to the present. That's what I would recommend. I hope this helps. Another episode of Dear Adell, Refuse to Lose blog. Thank you so much for joining the conversation. Again, you can email me at aharris@rtladell.com to submit your questions. Hopefully I can help add some value, give you a different way of looking at things, some new perspective, and add value to get you to think, feel, and act differently. Thank you again for representing Refuse to Lose. Much love, Adell Harris.